Does this have anything to do with your magic, as you give the quote fingers on there?
What magic?
Nobu's going to deny it, and he's just gonna kick at the dirt while keeping his back face towards everybody.
Okay, to put it simply, she points at the Guardian. That's a grunt.
Then what are you?
I'm a person. And she points at the head thing. See, the grunts get helmets.
I see.
So
Elite types of them, they get faces.
I see.
So if this is a mold for one of those faces, or it's a, I don't know, check.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're saying
You won't know unless you get one.
we have to put our face in that?
Oh no, hell no. Well, you can try.
Question: can I roll a history check to see if any of what she's saying about Noxes right now has like come up in any sort of history books that I've read?
That you would have read? Roll at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
So exactly how old are you? Actually, you know what? You already said to not ask any more questions, so you know what's fine. I'll just take it as face value. What else is there?
This though, I've seen more of these where I'm from.
I see. Okay.
Then how do we work this thing?
So I can try sticking this face in. I won't.
I mean, you seem to know more than us, so go ahead.
I was sticking my face in there.
But you seem to know about it.
Yeah? What if it, I don't know, sets me on fire?
Don't you know what this is?
You didn't need to get set on fire from before.
I didn't?
No.
No, you didn't.
She just shrugs. Guess his hand was off.
So, what you're saying is, we need to find a specific face.
I'll just pop the old in there. I kind of want to see what will happen.
Well, he said he'll do anything for the right price, right?
I mean, you pay me enough, I will.
But you know, make sure
There's
you
a
charge
pile
enough. You know, you could die from this.
Will a pile of gold suffice?
No. Not normal gold, no.
Well,
But how much is a pile, though?
I didn't tell you this yet, Anthony. Gold isn't a way of currency in this world anymore. It's gold dollars.
Uh-huh.
So a pile of gold is almost worthless to you.
But it's a pile of gold that you can mold into gold dollars.
and then get arrested.
No, is that possible?
Gold dollars are actually bills. They're paper notes.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, trying to trick me.
I mean, if you're interested in going to the coalition and giving them a pile of gold, maybe something can come out of there, but that involves a lot of travel, going to one of the offices and going through all that paperwork. So if you want to go the whole mile for it, you could.
He would.
That is true. I would like to do that.
But they would be asking a bunch of questions on where you found it and stuff like that.
So would you like to stick your face into it?
You talking to me?
No, Slate.
Ah,
I don't know. Why don't you show me what you have?
Well, it's really close, right around the corner. I point out the piles of gold. Yeah, over here to the right.
I
Oh.
see it black now. Hey, you turn. Oh, and I say it. Here we
Well, I'm
go.
assuming that cylinder is where we all are at this time.
Yes. But right around the corner, I show you all of this.
Was there anything in particular that would catch my interest? That's fine.
The
While
gold,
we're
the
doing this-
jewels, the chests.
But there's jewels in there too.
Over here. Gems.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll load up on that for the face.
All right, get in there.
Nom 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 nom.
Well, we conned him into doing it.
It's
That was a bit
fine.
easier than I thought it'd be.
You have to get over there.
Yeah, I'm over there.
No, here.
Yeah, I am here.
Anthony.
Well, I go and load up on the gems and the gold, much as I can carry, because I need to have this money. I gotta have it to work.
Okay.
All right, you got your gold. Now face.
Russ pulls out a
Struggle
little
over
red
to
book.
the red book.
Little red book.
All right, we'll go over to the cylinder thing as I look inside the small. I don't know, oval was it?
It seems to be a almost like half eggshell indent into a stone pillar that seemed to mold itself into its shape like that. As if an invisible hand molded it like that.
As we'll we'll stick my face in it.
So as you begin to stick your face into it, everybody holds their breath expecting something to happen. As Slate can just stand there, waiting for a while. Nothing seeming to happen.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's working.
Then, I mean, we solved the puzzle. Now what? I mean,
Well, Is something else
solved
supposed to
half
be
of the
here?
puzzle. Well, I guess we can all remember this, and if we find, I don't know, a face, made of metal, we can stick it in here.
I mean, is it face shaped or is it just spherical?
It seems to be half egg shaped, so
So okay,
a face could fit in there.
could. Well, what if it's not a face? What if it's something that's supposed to be roundish in here?
Ah, well, I jumped to conclusions. Could be something around.
well, don't you know about this? I mean, you seem to know everything else have to do.
No,
Have
I
to do
really
with this
don't.
rust.
I know about that, and she points to the Guardian. I know what that is. I don't know what this is.
Well, that thing seems pretty important to what this is.
Well, did it have anything, something roundish on it?
The helmet wouldn't fit, right?
No.
I said before.
I got
Well,
a good
should we-
hammer. We could beat it up to open it up inside.
Should we check out the rest of the thing? See if it's hiding anything within?
I don't think it has anything other than the weapon.
Yeah, but that weapon's attached to its arm.
Rusta's gonna look into the treasure room, see if she can find anything left. She picks up a bunch of gold and puts it in.
While you do that, I'm gonna.
As you do,
Sledge
it
is gonna get
seems to melt into a liquid.
Oh.
There's a moment where she goes searching and goes, "Oh, shite," and then just gathers a bunch of gold and pops it in.
And by the time you come back for more, you notice that the liquid that it was there slowly seemed to drain out of something, but you don't notice anything to where it could drain to.
Would it be okay if Nobu drops one of his hand axes into the thing?
How many of those do you have?
Enough.
Okay.
Apparently.
You drop your hand axe and nothing seems to happen.
Alright. Nobu's gonna dip a finger in there then.
Cinches off.
Nothing. Dip a finger into what?
Into where the gold melted. Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing your hand axe into the gold liquid, alright.
Yes,
So
yes.
you pull your axe out and it seems to be covered in melted gold.
Is it
Does it
hot?
drip off, or is it just like...
It drips a
stays there?
couple times. It seems to have the consistency and appearance of melted gold, but without the heat.
Okay.
Nobu scratches his chin and he says, "Interesting."
Well, clearly I would say that the gold would be what we need to put in here. It seems very specific. Because I'm pretty sure we all saw Echo take the gold, right?
And then the thing came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm not sure if we're going to need all of the gold, but in case we do, Mr. Echo.
Fine, I tossed the little bit that I did take into the thing.
And yeah, as you guys continually put more gold in here, it takes about 3 seconds for the gold to melt and then drain away, as if going down like a drainage pipe or something. And sure enough, after going through every single piece of gold in all these chests, all the gold bars,
Nothing happens.
Sorry, Sleet.
you watch as the pillar sinks back into the hole, or sinks back into the ground. The overall rock pillar.
Okay, so it did something.
Alright then.
As soon as that's done, Russ is just taking notes in a little red notebook.
So, Miss Rust, is this a usual way in which these ruins
I
are?
have no idea what this shite is. I'm as confused as you are.
Okay.
As it does this, you start to watch as the pillar seems to seep with gold until it's like a tensioned surface of liquid gold that you guys actually kind of, if you want to step back so you're not stepping in the gold, you can.
Yeah, I would step
Yeah.
back.
No, Nobu's just gonna stand there, curious.
I'm just gonna take one step back, but that gets her in line from over.
Are you keeping your feet in there, disrupting the surface tension of the gold?
No, he's just
Alright.
far away enough for it to, yeah.
So as you get back far enough and watch it begin to fill up this inner ring, it does so, and you guys look a little confused at first,
Mm-hmm.
because it just seems to be a surface tensioned hole of gold.
Okay. I mean,
Do
is
anything else with
this how that they made the gold back there, or?
that? Russ pokes it with her sword.
It seems to be cooling, but when you poke it, it like a little bit sticks onto your blade a little.
And she cleans it off and puts it back in the pile.
Seems to be. Let's leave it alone for a minute.
And after leaving it there for 10 minutes, you see the surface tension begin to stop, and it begin to solidify into a solid substance.
Still just a flat bit of gold.
Yep.
Well,
It's solid now?
It is.
So, who wants to step on it?
Nobu goes forward preemptively, and he's gonna dip a boot in there first and foremost, testing the waters.
Much like hardened concrete, you step on it, except you're stepping on what looks like a gold plate.
It's quite curious indeed.
Russ is also gonna step on it.
Yeah, same thing with you. Nothing seems to happen.
strange. It seemed to activate off of someone stepping on it before.
Maybe we need to pry it up?
Does anyone want to take their hands and move under it to try and flip it?
Yeah, Russ
What?
gets on the ground and like sees if she can just get her fingers under it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, well, while you try to do that, I take out a crowbar and just go from the other side and use the crowbar.
I mean,
So using the crowbar it seems to be a lot more effective as you lift it, and
Russ takes Sienna's crowbar.
as all three of you again have to put in the effort to lift it, you start to move this giant plate around, and on the other side you see a lot of indentions as you're looking at it at an angle.
What are the
I think
indentions?
we might need to flip this.
Well, then let's flip it.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, everyone get apart.
Yep. The cave. Crevasse. The wasteland. Oh,
Fuck.
so it seems to be something like it's showing mountain ranges?
Does anyone have a map on them?
I have those strange maps, but I don't have the ones that... I believe none of the strange maps showed the actual lost desert. It was just weird stuff that didn't seem to make sense because they had these bodies of water that don't exist. Right?
I meant a normal map.
Yes, I know. I'm saying I do not have that.
No one? Did Echo and I?
No one had the map.
Did
I
you
think
guys
that was
buy
like
one?
the whole... Yeah, like I believe that was like the whole
No.
the whole issue.
Yeah,
I
we
was working
tried to
off of
find
memory.
Raj,
Yeah.
and we didn't have a
Okay.
map.
Either way, Russ goes to a new page in a book and starts sketching it. This might use a lot of ink.
What you end up sketching ends up looking a lot like this.
Oh.
Ooh.
You are here.
Do any of those locations look familiar? Geographically to me.
Not geographically to you, no.
Okay.
Does it say we are here as well?
No.
That's a legitimate
Shit.
question.
It should.
Because you are here is an assumption that you're somewhere within the
Right,
aura.
but like on the map in particular, does it have an indication
Probably
of
not.
here?
No. It does
Does it
not.
Does it have names at
First
all?
looks at Echo,
No
and it
names, no.
says, Alright, I guess after we're done in Mirage, we could check out one of these spots.
That's definitely a possibility. What do you think it leads to?
Another one of these. She gestures temples?
Well, I mean, that's
Another
fun and all,
sphinx.
but how are we supposed to get out of here still? You said
Well,
this
we
was
can-
also going to be a way out.
We can try figuring out how to get through your cave-in, or we can go all the way back to where we came from, where all the dust was real terrible.
We might be better going back through all the dust, to be honest. Might take us longer to get rid of that cave in.
I mean, unless someone of us dynamite. Mr. Rockman, I'm guessing you do not have anything that you have that would get us through rock.
Well, if he did, he
Yeah.
probably would have
Yes,
already
he would
got
have
through
probably
it.
used it. I mean, I don't know if he needs other people for it, or I do not know.
I mean, the only thing we have is that cannon. If we can find some ammo for that, we could probably use that.
I do not. Considering we are dealing with a cave-in, do we really want to use more? Well, I mean, I did.
I mean, you suggested
I
explosive.
said I
It's the
did.
same
I
thing.
did suggest exactly.
Well, let's,
GM, from our internal clocks and logic, what time of day is it? Because we got in here like midday, I think, and then
Roll an intelligence.
decent at that. No.
Can't really remember.
Yeah,
You're trying
no,
to keep
it's-
track of things, but
Exactly.
yeah.
Does
Yeah.
anyone know what time it is?
Can I roll intelligence now?
You can.
Okay. Dealing with when we came in here, I got an 11.
Oh.
That's a disadvantage. So I just an 11.
So from what you can remember, you guys came in here about after midday, and you've been in here less than, well, to this point, been about an hour. So you assume it's
Really?
still midday. Yes?
Yes, we've been in here for only about an hour, I would say. So probably
It feels
still
like a lot
midday.
longer. Feels
I
like
know, right? Like almost 2
a week.
weeks. I
Yeah.
know.
well, I don't think the wind has died down in an hour.
Probably not. Unless, I don't know. I mean, that sandstorm seems to have picked up really quickly.
Russ turns to Slate and says, "Do I think you can lead us over to where the cave-in happened?"
We should probably find something to use for supports as well. We don't want another cave-in.
Yeah.
Don't know much else that we could do in terms of supports.
That would be another search or investigate, whatever that is.
You've been passing by a bunch of tables.
Could use these tables here if we stack them correctly.
I
Yeah, I
suppose
think that's wise.
that could work.
Yeah.
It's the best option so far.
She puts on her Indiana Jones hat. I guess this is a bit of more of a dungeoneering investigation. It should be interesting.
Yeah, go back where you found those shovels. You think there's anything to dig it with?
Like pickaxes?
It's gonna be better than a shovel in hands.
Probably. Did you see any pickaxes when you went in there and found all those?
Just the 8 shovels.
I suppose they would probably have pickaxes around here, right? If we go looking for them?
Yeah, if it's a dig site, yeah.
Can we go looking for them, Mr. GM?
Sure. Just the person with the highest search, just roll with advantage. Or investigation.
Okay, I have a 6 investigation. Who beats a 6?
5.
So go ahead, Sienna.
Alright. Alright, let me see. Everything's riding on me.
Well, it is your kind of thing. I mean,
Cool.
remember advantage.
Oh, he said advantage. 21. Yeah.
So, helping Sienna look around and searching the entire cavern. Only thing you come across is a box of pickaxes that seem to be really broken, so you decide to go to the next one near it, and it's a box of skulls.
Oh.
Do they
Okay,
seem? How bad off do they seem?
Skulls. As in
No,
no meat on them
the
at all.
pickaxe.
The pickaxes.
They seem like you're missing too much of it to repair it with mending.
What if I make less of them? Like use a part of this one and a part of this one.
That
And try to
depends on
get a
how
couple-
much is a bunch. Let me roll.
So get 3 together.
Actually, mending wouldn't be able to do that. Mending
Okay.
restores what's there, it doesn't create new.
Well, what if we just, take off the metal part of the shovel and just put the pickaxe head on there? So I'm assuming it's the wood that's
That
deteriorated.
could be possible.
Would that be a smithing thing then?
I'd allow it.
Alright. Well, I'll start to pull out my tools and it's like, well, I can fix these. This is what I'm built for.
Awesome. Have at it.
So while they all do that, Russ is gonna go back to the original room, look over the gold again, and the Guardian.
So yeah, while he does that, Sienna was just making small talk. So, Mr.
Well, hold on one second, because Russ just did say they wanted to do that. Is there
Okay.
anything particular you wanted to do, Lila?
Russ is going to ask the Guardian if it's still active, just quietly.
You see just dullness in its eyes. No activity or answer from it whatsoever.
Um, Would I know how to disable the connection between armor and individual?
No. There'd be no reason for you to know that.
That is fair. Yeah, it's not I'm not a worker or smithing class. Russ then briefly offers a sort of prayer, sort of respect for the dead, even though she normally wouldn't interact much with a guardian like this. She's still sad that the only other knock she's seen is one that went insane over the time. No answers to the question she has.
Doing this seems to give you a small respite of your emotions, but the similarity between the two of you still seems very apparent as you pull back and looking at its now dim eyes. You look down to your own hands and just begin to think how long it's going to take before you become it.
She closes her eyes, the lights in her eyes sort of dim a little, and then she says, I need to find that bastard quick.
Meanwhile, back with the rest of the group.
So, Mr. Deveri, was it?
Yeah.
So, your, our resident, holy man says that your job is sacrilege. Exactly why would he think that?
Oh, darling, you're too pure. You know that? Let me explain something to you here. See, people pay me, and I make them feel good.
So you're a doctor?
Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna try being a little blunt with you here.
Okay.
You ever heard the term whore?
Oh, I have been called that a couple times by some people who thought that me being nice was. Oh,
Ah.
oh, I see.
Do you,
I
do you
see.
understand now, darling?
A little bit, yes.
Okay.
So they pay you for favors.
That's one way of putting it, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see where I see where this is coming from now. Okay.
Kind of a pat Sienna on the cheek, and then walk away.
Conversation's done, I guess, okay.
I mean, unless you wanted to go into more detail.
I mean, I was actually kind of curious because, I mean, I did read this one interesting novel.
Nobu. Nobu
Wait,
just...
are we having the birds and the bees talk right now?
Apparently.
Okay, Nob, I'm just going to go into the other room.
You're not even
No.
here.
Nobu points his sword at Sienna and he says, I'm astonished you don't even know where you came from. You know.
You see,
She goes to say something, but holds it in. Anyway, yes, go on, because I'm just curious, because I have read a novel before that was very interesting in the way it described certain acts. So I was just wondering if that is actually how it is.
okay. That depends. Which part of it are we trying to figure out if it's what was in the novel?
Well, I mean, like, I understand.
You understand how the act occurs.
Hear a lead clanking sound as Rust is banging a head against the wall.
What do you see?
Oh,
Okay.
So, Slate, how many do you think we can salvage?
So, Devar, you actually don't really know much about Seraphim whatsoever, but you do know conscientiously enough that in all the times that you've worked, you've seen some of them, but not a single one has ever made a single approach towards any attendant or even the attempt to be used for attendance, as far as you know.
so in other words, it's not too much of a stretch that you wouldn't know the ins and outs.
As far as you understand.
Oh, you poor, poor thing.
What?
Alright, well, you see, when a man and a woman, or sometimes both, depends on the person. Anyway, something happens, they feel happy, then everybody's happy. And then they want more, so then they pay more.
I see. So this is. So it always involves payment.
Not
That's what you're
always.
saying?
Not always, just in my case.
I mean, because I mean, some of the people around in my job would sometimes, you know, they would say that they would have at it, but I don't think there was any transaction involved.
No, it's not always payment.
Because I mean, like, I asked my father about this, and he seemed to be very. I didn't want to talk about it at all.
Conversation I never thought I'd have. Okay. So, no. Alright, let's put it this way. And I walk over and I kind of drag Nobu a little closer. Nobu here starts feeling a bit pent up.
Uh-huh.
So he
Like
goes
always.
out. So he goes out to some street and he finds himself a person standing there who is obviously, making it apparent that that they're available. He makes an offer. They accept the offer. They go and well, there's a lot of words for it, but we'll just say that satisfaction is usually guaranteed.
But where is the valiant steed, though?
Listen here, girl.
That's a perfect point.
Listen here, girl. Sometimes there ain't no valiant steed. Sometimes it's just a steed.
Sometimes there's two valiant steeds.
So... Alright. I think I get it.
Darling, I don't think you get it till you've been got.
Been got?
I'm gonna start massaging my temple.
Oh, you mean... Oh... No, it's...
Till someone has introduced you to the pleasures.
I don't think that... I don't think that will ever happen, but, we should put a pin in it?
Depends on where you want the pin.
I see. Well... guess we'll figure this out. We can talk later. I have other questions.
I'm sure you
walks
do.
back in and says, "Are you idiots done yet?"
I don't know why you're calling me the idiot. This one doesn't know what part A goes in part B.
So Slate, how many pickaxes do you think we can fix?
It doesn't seem like too many. There's not a whole lot here that'll survive it.
Well, you, Nobu, and Rust are our biggest lifters, strongest people. Is there enough for you three?
I believe so.
I can get 2, 3 might be a stretch.
I guess we have to make do. Alright.
It's fine. We'll probably need that extra person to hold up the supports if something happens.
True. Well, let's get these back to the rest of the group and see if we can figure something out.
As I hand you one of the pickaxes.
I'll take it and go try to find Nobu.
It weighs 10.
I can handle that.
Yeah. Yeah, Nobu just... Wait, you hand this pickaxe to Nobu?
Once we get back to the rest of the group, yeah.
Yeah, Nobu's just gonna, like, juggle it around, because it's no problem to him. It's like...
Well, you're gonna need 2 hands once we get down there. I figure you and Stone Man can deal with the pickaxe, and Rust and the rest of us can kind of hold the other stuff in place. What were you all doing while we were getting the pickaxes?
Damn, I think this.
I pat Sienna on the back and say, I was giving her the talk of the birds and the bees.
Why do you keep talking about the birds and bees? I do not think
Echo.
birds and bees can.
Roll a history
Yes.
check.
Oh, about if I know about the seraphim and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, this is going to be a
It
talk.
wouldn't be religion.
What would I roll?
Actually, history or religion would fit for you. That's
Give
enough.
it to me.
Seraphim don't have reproductive organs.
Eyes go really wide. No, there's a reason why she doesn't know that, right?
I gotta raise my eyebrows. What are you talking about?
So, if a man has a part A and a woman has a part B, they have neither.
Well, I mean,
So,
there's more than one part B, but alright.
correct. They don't have the fun bits.
I feel sorry for them.
And to go into detail, Echo, it's not just reproductive organs. Their entire thing down there is a Barbie doll. There's
No
nothing.
butts? No butts?
I mean, they have curves,
They have a
but
butt,
nothing
they just
there.
don't have a hole.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have no A's or
they don't
B's.
defecate at all.
They have no A's or B's.
Exactly.
Hmm.
There's nothing down there.
Plan C's still good.
So let's ignore that and go deal with this cave in and get out of here so don't have to deal with this anymore.
Now, do you think any more of those things will show up?
I mean, it seemed to only come after we were messing with the gold. So as long as you don't touch any more gold, then it should be fine.
Do you guys leave the giant metal plate of gold?
Well, yes, because I imagine one person can't carry that.
Because it's a giant metal plate.
You can,
I also imagine we'll probably be coming back into this room.
you can roll it.
You guys could roll it. You could have the Batman penny.
Rolling.
I am not going to touch any more gold in here because I don't want to deal with any more of those things.
So, as you guys get the pickaxes on hand, go back and getting your jugs of water and your jugs of tea, or black powder, you follow both Divari and Slate to a corner where you guys had the two original weapons found, as you find a wall that has a hole in it. And slipping past, you see a cave that seems to be a tight fit, but goes on for, you assume, some miles, as you all begin to move and traverse in that direction. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end it for today.
Whew.
All right.
Sorry to rush off, but see everyone.
Thank you guys for watching. That was They Were Heroes Week 3. You can catch us next week at 10:35 p.m. for Week 4 of They Were Heroes as we go on to see what they find moving past this dark fissure and what they learn next as they move together as a group. But remember, you can follow me at Nightxgamer at YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon if you want to be involved on everything we're doing here. We do these things because we like people watching us, and it's fun to have interaction with anybody that comes through. So, we're glad to see you here, and you can help out the channel by doing just a simple bit of pressing follow or like or anything on any of our media. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and skedaddle out of here, and we will see you guys next week. Alright? Peace.